Hello beautiful, and not so beautiful people of planet Earth, or whatever planet you're from, and welcome. I trust that you are all doing fine, and if you aren't, get some help, would you? K-pop has been rapidly spreading across the globe in recent times, and it's majorly due to BTS and Blackpink. Note that I am not trying to discredit other groups, as they all had their parts to play. Anyways, as a result of the surge in K-pop globalization, more K-pop stans and potential stans have been popping out of their rabbit holes. It's a whole new world for them, and it's one they would probably never leave. I am Riri Stay, and today I'm going to be listing the 5 stages of becoming a K-pop stan. These are stages I believe most, if not all stans have gone through, but if you haven't or you didn't, I salute your mental strength. Now, on to the stages. What happens in this stage is your introduction to K-pop. My introductions to K-pop were BTS's Idol and Twice's Likey. In this stage, everyone looks the freaking same. And then you try to differentiate using their hair colors, which turns out to be a really bad idea, since they change their hair color faster than a man after hearing the pregnancy results. During this stage, you're also skeptical, and think K-pop is just weird music with extremely beautiful doll-like people everywhere. Even after trying to discover more songs to listen to, and figure out what exactly catches your fancy, you still think every girl group's concept is like Twice's. You think BTS, Blackpink and Twice are the only K-pop groups in existence, and you have no idea what the big 3 means. You're pretty much just a baby learning how to suck milk. After some time, you finally dive into the next stage. In this stage, you finally get it. You already know what Cube Entertainment is. You know that NCT is a group with a ridiculous number of members. You've picked your ult group, and you're binge-watching videos of them all night. I did it when I realized Stray Kids were my ults, so it's nothing to be ashamed of. You can now differentiate members a bit. And you now know that Jimin doesn't look like Suga at all. You get overtly attached to 1 or 2 members, and start daydreaming about meeting or even dating them. You learn some slangs commonly used in the K-pop community, and you might start engaging in some fan wars on Twitter. I didn't do this, but it's something a lot of people do. During this stage, you're also sort of delusional, and you think K-pop is the best music genre on earth. You download and save tons of pictures of your ult groups, so you can stare at them all day. This stage is just the tip of the iceberg, as the next stage is the iceberg itself. In this stage, you think your idols are living beautiful lives, and you wish to live that same life. If you love dancing and singing, becoming an idol suddenly appears attractive, as you can do everything you like at once and get so many fans. If you're not an East Asian, you start to wonder if you could become a trainee despite your skin color or race. You start to do more research than ever on companies to audition for. Your desire to live a glamorous, in quote, life has clouded your sense of reasoning, and you start searching online for inspiration or encouraging people. This is especially true for Black people. You search for channels telling you that your skin color doesn't matter. You suddenly pay more attention to foreign idols in hopes that they can dismiss your doubts. This isn't everything that happens during this stage, but as I am trying to keep the video short, I have to move on. I believe you have an idea of what I mean. Now, on to the 4th stage. Thoughts like, she's prettier than me, he's younger than me, and very successful, begin to arise in your head. In short, you begin to compare yourself with your favorite idols, and this always ends up ruining your mental health. After coming to terms with the fact that you'd most likely never be an idol, you start to use them as a mirror and berate yourself when you don't measure up. You plunge into a well of despair and think you're not white enough, you're not slim enough, and so on. Your guts twist when you think of idols that are your age mates, and before you know it, you start beating yourself up for not being as famous as they are. It's a very toxic stage, but it also serves as an eye-opener. After breaking out of this phase, you move to the next one. You've matured a bit, so you separate yourself from the overly addicted and obsessed stans of your alt groups. You know that you can never be close friends with your alt groups, and you're content with watching a video of theirs monthly. You also know that K-pop isn't the butterflies and cookies we're fed, so this helps you separate your identity from K-pop. A lot happens in this stage as well, but it's mostly about you maturing. Thank you for watching to the end. I hope you have a nice day.